What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Jones in 4K, bringing you guys another Forza Horizon 5 drift build and tune video. Now, there was requested to do the Hoonigan 911 Porsche Turbo. We're going to get into the build of this car, followed by the tune, and then we're going to take it out to the mountain to see if we can 3-star the zone and also drop 1,000,000 points plus. All right, so diving into the build of the car. So for the motor swap, I mean, you really got the 4-liter F6 motor choices, and then you have the stock motor choices. So I went with the F6 motor. We left the car rear-wheel drive, as it comes rear-wheel drive, and then we put the twin turbos on it. For the drivetrain, we have the race clutch, we have the race transmission, we have the drive line, and we also have the drift differential. Under platform and handling, we have the race brakes, we have the drift springs and dampers, we have race front and race rear roll bars, we have a race roll cage, and we left the weight reduction stock. This car is already like light and it drives light, so I didn't really want to make it too much lighter, but I left it at stock weight reduction. For the tire compound, we have the Horizon Semi-Slicks. The car comes stock with regular Semi-Slicks on it. As you guys can tell, the PI doesn't change or any stats change. So we have the Horizon Semi-Slicks. For the front tire width, we have it stock at 265 in the front. And then for the rear, we left the stock at 315s. For the rim choice, I left the stock. I like these wheels on this car, and I really didn't want to butcher the way this car looks because obviously it's a staple car for the Hoonigan garage. So I left the stock wheels. And I left the stock wheel size. For engine, I have race intake, race fuel system, race ignition. We have the race valves, race cams, race exhaust. We have the race twin turbos with the anti-lag system. We have a race intercooler, and we also have the race flywheel, giving this car 957 horsepower, 628 foot-pounds of torque with a 41% weight distribution. Now jumping over into the tune, for the tire pressure, we have 26.5 in the front with 21.5 in the rear. For the gear ratio, we have a 440 final drive, a 300 first gear, a 180 second, a 150 third, a 133 fourth, a 119 fifth, and then a 109 sixth gear. For the alignment, we're running -5 degrees camber in the front with -1 degrees camber in the rear. For the toe, we're running 0.0 toe in the front, and we're running 0.5 degrees toe out in the rear. And then for the front caster angle, we are running 7 degrees. For our roll bars, we're running 27.2 in the front with 38.7 in the rear. Now for our springs, we have an 836-pound spring in the front with a 1,065-pound spring in the rear. And then for the ride height, we left this stock slammed all the way down at 3.3 in the front and then 3.6 in the rear. For our dampening, our rebound stiffness, we have it set at 8.8 in the front with 12.2 in the rear. And then for our bump stiffness, we have it at 4.4 in the front with a 6.1 rear bump stiffness. Our aero, I have it at 40 in the front and then all the way as low as it can go in the rear at 50. And then for the brake balance, we have 75% brake balance with the 65% brake pressure. And then lastly, for our differential, we have 100% acceleration and 100% deceleration, giving this Porsche a lock diff. That was the build. This is the tune. Let's take it out to the mountain. All right, so we done made it to the top of the mountain. Let's not waste no time. Let's get some heat into these tires and let's send it downhill. All right, so before we even fully get started, I'm gonna let you guys know right now, this Porsche, with the power that it makes and the torque that it makes, this Porsche is already grippy. Like this Porsche is extremely grippy. When you guys get into it for yourself, you're gonna see that it's grippy. I tried everything I could without like butchering the car or butchering the tune. Like, I guess I could have put it on drift tires, but you guys know me, I'm a little I'm a little grippy boy, but this car is extremely grippy. So I worked it and I worked it and I worked it and I tried my best. I had to adjust the springs and I had to adjust the suspension of the car to support the weight in the back of the car, because most of the weight is in the back of the car. And I mean, you could have like tuned it around and like maybe picked up the car and did some other little things to work it out, but I just wanted to support it with the suspension, but also still be able to, you know, drift the car. And that's what I've achieved here. Like you have to drive this car a little aggressive. Now I know that you're gonna see me like redline this car a lot, because I mean it just doesn't make, it's just weird, like the way that this motor feels. I mean, it's definitely a race car motor, hands down. It's a race car motor. I mean, and this car feels like a race car, but it drifts very well. I got it to work. I haven't had any excuse me, I haven't had really good luck on I am driving horrible right now. What is going on? I haven't had really luck like putting down like high million point runs with this car. Like I've been able to put down mostly million point runs with this car and then not be like horrible runs, but like there's like some of the longer stretched out sections, like the car, like I can't get the car to push. Like, and I've tried everything I know to get the car to push a little bit more for me, and it's just not happening. Like the car's not pushing, and it kind of sucks. So you're gonna see me do a lot of back and forth on coming down here, but I think that we can still put together a decent run. You know, it might not be high 1 million points, but you know the goal is still to put down 1 million points, and the car can do so. Like I said, the car is grippy. The car is extremely grippy. I didn't want to cram a bunch of toe in it. I probably could have upped the rear tire pressure some, take out some of the grip. But this motor definitely loves this RPM. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. It loves this RPM. I mean, I'm redlining it, and it's just, I mean, it still has the juice to get me pushed around. But that was 1,029,000. Not up there towards my best of runs, you know, whatever. But the car does it. Like the car drives very fine. I like the way the car looks, and I was actually looking to do the other non-Hoonigan Porsche 911 like this with the wide body. But I'm glad somebody requested it, because I was actually going to build that car, and I just built this one instead. And I really enjoyed driving this car. It's cool. It's a small wheelbase car. It's snappy. It's enjoyable. But guys, that will be it for me. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the video. I'm thinking about doing another car. I want to get another one done soon. I have started a second job, so I do have 2 jobs now, so my time is a little crunched, but I'm always thinking about you guys, and I'm always trying to get videos out for you guys to enjoy in my absence. But I think the next car I'm going to do, well, I was going to do that Ford. I was technically going to do this Ford right here, the Ford F-150. I have it, but they're lame. They didn't let you put drift kit on it, so we're not going to do that. But I will find another car to have done for you guys. I'm going to try to get it done before the weekend is over, so it may drop tomorrow, Saturday, or it may drop on Sunday. Just keep a lookout for it. Keep your noties turned on. But I do love you guys. I appreciate all the support. Leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it. Comment down below if you have any other suggestions. Subscribe to the channel as we are continuing to grow. And I appreciate all the support thus far. And I'll see you all in the next video.